Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today I'm gonna be playing the squishiest team to ever squish in the Butcher Circus. So what do I qualify as squishy? Well, it is the least amount of HP characters, and I was tied between using a Grave Robber or a Shield Breaker because those are the only ones that have 30 HP, but I ended up bringing the Grave Robber instead of the Shield Breaker because usually associate her with being kind of tanky with the Serpent Sway, so I thought, that doesn't really fit too well into a squishy team video, so let's not do that. So, the least amount of HP in the circuit is actually on par with the Occultist and the Antiquarian. Both of them have 29 max HP, which really isn't very much, honestly. And Narbles without a mark can crit you for that amount, so it's kind of wacky that you have this small amount of HP. And some of you might be surprised that the Plague Doctor doesn't actually make it into this team, but she has 31 HP. She's technically not that squishy. Oh, and I'm playing a squishy team and my opponent goes Caltrops. Oh, I'm gonna... yeah, this is gonna be a fast one. We're gonna get absolutely shredded here. Well, I can't wait for it, Mr. Opponent, but I'm gonna go for a Sacrificial Stab. And how am I gonna play this super squishy team? Well, if you're this squishy, you kind of have to go aggressive. You can't just stay around and defend with your like 30 points of HP. It's not really gonna work out too well for you, so I have to use my low HP and kind of ignore it and make my opponent be low HP as well with high power abilities, which is exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm surprised my opponent goes Guard Dog here because they are playing with a support Flagellant. This is full on support Flagellant with Suffer, so I mean, you have Suffer to clear marks and you don't use it. Kind of weird. I mean, I guess I would just go pick to the face anyway. It would be kind of annoying to my opponent, but you know, still weird decision making. Weird decision making by them. I think I have to go Panic Darts here somewhere, but I guess I'm gonna go for the Chester. Thankfully, I do have a decent amount of accuracy. In terms of the trinkets, I decided to bring Leather Bandolier here on the Grave Robber, because my plan is sort of to just use Sacrificial Stab into Thrown Dagger, because Thrown Dagger is a decent ability. So if yeah, of course, reclaim immediately. If I do that, I can basically bring a character down to 0, and then between the Jester and the Antiquarian, both of them have finishers, so both of them should be able to get kills. And even if they're not, I always have the Materia Passes here to kind of just shred everything, which is what I'm gonna try to do right now. I missed, but I only missed one character, so it's perfectly okay. So even if the damage does fail, I always have an Antiquarian here just absolutely melting my opponent's team with Festering Vapors. I think I did that yesterday as well. And I'm doing it today again. Oh, I forgot to change the banner into the pop cat, you know, the funny little cat that goes pop pop. Oh, wait, how do you say it? Yeah, the one that does that effect. I think my mic probably cut that off. I hope my mic cut that off, actually. That was a weird sound to make. But I think I right now have to keep going aggressive. I'm gonna go for a stab on the Chester. Kind of chancy on the hit chances, but it is very cool to see a Sacrificial Stab with 125 accuracy. It's not every day you see that. It's just Battle Ballads into Chris, into Eagle Eye Talisman. Gives me a lot of accuracy to hit it, which I very much needed. I guess 85 base accuracy on this ability. It loves to miss. It absolutely loves to miss. So yeah, the Grave Robber has the dodge to kind of make up for her lack of HP. The Jester, same thing, a little bit of dodge, and then the Antiquarian, if she gets focused too hard, you just drop the take cover or even a protect me. The only character that really feels odd in this team is kind of the Occultist. He doesn't feel like he fits in here too well. He doesn't really have a way to protect himself either, so if there was a Crusader on the enemy team, we would really be screwed, but thankfully that's not the case. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another Festering Vapors here, maybe do a little bit more DOT to that Bounty Hunter. He will drop down to 0 eventually. Of course, the Flagellant will be there to, you know, just drop those huge redeems because they're perfectly balanced, and, you know, bringing 2 characters' health bars back to full HP is totally reasonable of a game balance decision, but you know, what can you do, right? Well, I can try to bypass it with Finale, that's what I can do, and I'll definitely try to do that. I'll try to take him out before he can use too many of his heals. Or I could go for the Jester instead, just ignore him a little bit. Is this a desync? I hope not, because... No, I hope not, because this is looking to be quite an exciting match. It might be, it might be. That's so annoying that there's still these things in the Butcher's Circus. Well, let's skip along to the end. And yeah, it was indeed these things. So let's go for match number 2. Alright, and here we go, straight into a match number 2, this time against a nameless opponent, but they are playing Breakthrough Hellions, so this looks quite promising. It's kind of like a Goliath comp, but instead of having an Arbalest in the back, you have a Hellion. I dig it, honestly. I don't think it's too smart, but I like the determination to make Hellion work. It's quite cool to see it. Do I still want to drop Battle Bound in a situation like this? Honestly, I have such bad accuracy that I might as well do it. Just drop the Battle Belt, give myself a little bit of crit for that finale, and just keep on rolling with it. I don't think sacrificing my Jester action here for that will really matter too much. Really goes for the stun on the Grave Robber with the 58 dodge. I mean, I guess you did also drop Battle Ballad, but 58 dodge, it do be quite a bit, you know. It do be quite a bit. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go for the stab now. Probably on the Slipper. I have a feeling I have to focus him down. Or I could just focus the Jester down, he doesn't even have that much dodge. Yeah, let's try to focus him down a bit. He does have a decent amount of HP actually because of that Bloodstained Gambit Cell. That's interesting. Bringing the squishy character with and making him not so squishy with that. Kind of an interesting decision. I dig it though. I think it's cool. And now I'm gonna go for the Festering Vapor. So with the extra accuracy, this should be a hit on everyone. Ooh, crit on the Jester as well. That is very, very good. That's actually really good. My opponent barely has any healing. Their only healing move really is Rally to the Flame and Solemnity, and I guess Adrenaline Rush as well, which means that as long as my front line can kind of stay alive for a little bit, the Antiquarian is just absolutely gonna eat them all up. It's really what's gonna happen here. They're probably not gonna stay alive for very long, let's be honest, but I get really fortunate with that here, not bringing a single character down to Death Star. I was not expecting it. I was expecting like 2 characters down to Death Star there. Worst case scenario, but well, thankfully that doesn't happen, so I am perfectly okay for now. Well, this is risky, but I'm still gonna go for it. I gotta go for the Throne Dagger right now. I just have too much tempo to go for that, not to. Bringing the Jester down to 0 immediately, I get a very nice crit on it as well. That's what I was talking about. Throne Dagger is actually pretty decent ability. This is what Pistol Shot should be. Really accurate, quite a nice trinket. I mean, quite a nice ability. It does a decent amount of damage, not like Pistol Shot. You know, it's not Arbalest damage, but it's still really quite decent. Here you definitely go for the kill. You know, I just go for the 46. I could have gone for the heal first, but I feel like doing this is just a bit better. Just go for the 46. If you don't, you're just gonna bring it down to 0 again. Then you're gonna go to this. You're probably gonna die anyway to the Hellions. So I just think this is a little bit better. And it's gonna be the breakthrough, and the 25 doesn't go through, thankfully. Do you have Holy Lance, Mr. Crusader? Do you have Holy Lance? Yes, you do. So I should probably try to keep her alive, right? Yeah, probably. Who do I want to Dirk Stab into? Getting rid of the Hellion is an idea, but I think... Ooh, there's Solo. Nah, there's no world where I don't Dirk Stab the Leper here. I just do too much damage because of that revenge. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and here... Stygian? Or Weird? The stress stealth doesn't really matter, but still, the stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a normal heal. Whoa, 23, almost the max roll. Slot machine. I get lucky. That's the jackpot right there. Maybe not the jackpot, but I'm not a slots guy. I don't really know the whole slots lingo, honestly, but I think that's definitely a very lucky roll. Maybe not a jackpot, but still quite lucky. Oh, this is a rough spot. I could just heal again. Do the exact same thing here for the Jester, and now roll absolutely nothing. This is gonna be the roulette roll. I'm gonna go all in on black. Wow, and it works actually. I get another 23. Oh my god, there is justice in this roll. There is so much justice. My opponent rallies to the flame. Oh, you did not want to rally to the flame there, but you know, with 2 characters at 23 HP, I bet it feels kind of hopeless. Oh, the Wicked Hack though. The Wicked Hack will hurt me. Let's be honest, it will hurt me quite a fair bit, but I'm looking for the finale. I'm gonna go for the festering vapors. If the occultist dies, so be it. It will be quite unfortunate, but it's probably what's gonna happen now with both these trinkets. So it's a plus 40 to take him out. It's gonna be a 65. He's probably gone. Oh my god, and he lives! Where is the justice, honestly? Where is the justice for my opponent? Come on, pick. Oh, 10, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's so unfortunate. I had to, like, get a little bit more damage for crit. No, I cannot. I cannot go for 12 to 21. That's just a bit too daring, honestly. I'm gonna go for this instead, and now they either go for the kill, or they have to self-heal if they want to stay alive. And it's a difficult decision to make, because if you go for the kill, like, I kill you in turn. And it's a character trait I'm happy with in this situation. Are you gonna go for the kill with Hugh? That's an interesting idea, but no, you're gonna go for the Solemnity. There really is justice in this world. The RNG turns around, actually. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess I self-heal here then, right? Yeah, I think I self-heal here. Come on, another 23. All in on red this time. Okay, 11. You wouldn't like get your funds back, like half of them back, if you if you went all in on red. It's all or nothing, really. But isn't like roulette and going 50-50 like the most fair gambling game there is? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's literally 50-50, so I think that's usually right. I know the house always wins, but I think it's probably the most fair one, unless there's like a joker kind of number that can pull through that's neither black or red, then it's unfair. Then you have like a 47% chance to win every time, which means that the house does always win. I'm gonna go for the festering papers here, and okay, decent amount of DOT coming through. I could finale the Hellion now if I want, but do I really want to finale freaking Hellion at this point? Probably not. She's gonna go Adrenaline Rush, or maybe I do want to finale. I do 14 to 25, it's not really enough. Getting rid of a character would be nice, but then I'd lose my own character. Yeah, it's a weird spot to be in, Shep. Do be a weird spot to be in. I'm just gonna go for this, and Dirk Stab on the Hellion, threaten finale again. I really want to just DOT the Sniper down once again. As long as these characters stay alive for as long as possible, I will just win, because the Anti-Guardian is just absolutely shredding through everything. Of course, if the Crusader is the last character alive, and my Anti-Guardian, you know, if the corpses don't last long enough, then it's not gonna matter, because Rally to the Flame's broken, but they go for the stun! They go for the stun, get rid of my Jester's, action. Now, one move here is to go for the self-heal, but if I do that, there's a Hue, and after the Hue, I'm really screwed. So I don't think I'm gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna go for the Panic Darts first. If you want to go for the Breakthrough, so be it. But then at least I won't give my opponent too much Hue value, because if I just go for the self-heal here, they just Hue, and then I have two characters at death's door instead of having just one, and I still lost my action. So overall, quite a terrible spot to be in. They're gonna go for the Hue now. Do I lose my action? Oh, I don't. Nice. Do I want to go Stygian? Oh, it's weird, but yeah, I do want to go Stygian, actually. It's gonna give me the stealth, right? It's gonna give me the stealth, so there's not gonna be another stunning blow by the start of next round. Sure, there's gonna be a breakthrough now, but guess what? Breakthrough dazes you, so you can't break through again. You can Hue again, that is a possibility, but I'm not gonna give you that possibility too quickly, because I'm gonna go Rejuvenating Vapors here. I have to get myself out of this door. Out of that door, unstealthed. What are you, I mean stealth as well, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna stop this Jester? I am threatening Finale on you right now. I have 4 buffs. That is a lot of damage against the Revenge Leper. Oh, they go for the Holy Lance. I drop I drop Finale immediately. Yeah, it's over. It is over, man. This team is too good. I know my opponent's playing Hellion, but this team is just too good, actually. It's actually really freaking decent, isn't it? You have the heals with the Occultist, and even if they try to focus him down, like, I can just cause so much counter pressure with the other 3 characters, and it's actually quite nice. Well, let's go for a match number 3. And would you look at that, we get to have a rematch against our opponent. Looks like they still have the exact same setup. Yes, they do. And so do I also have the exact same setup, but this time I get to go first, so I dropped Battle Bell the previous match, and it was useful. I didn't miss a single ability that I can recall. And this time I'm gonna do it again, because this time I actually need it with the plus 15 dodge. Oh, he's gonna go aggressive immediately. Oh, immediate chop. 28! Oh my god, that hurts. You know a stunning blow is coming. How am I gonna save it? I have to regen here. I have to just drop rejuvenating vapors. I think my opponent is now being a little bit smarter, because in the previous match you have this massive leper, right? But you kind of just gave me enough time to chill. You this time you cannot give me time to chill. You can just take advantage of my squishiness and one-shot me each and every single time. So I think doing that is a very good decision by my opponents, to just disregard the revenge and just go for the chop immediately, because you're probably gonna bring me down to 0, let's be honest. They're gonna go for the stunning blow now, so you know my action's gonna be gone, but their action's also gonna be gone, and I just get rejuvenating Vapor's value right there, so all's well that ends well. Now they're gonna go for a breakthrough, but after the breakthrough I click myself and rejuvenating Vapor's value again, and with that I will probably... who do I want to stab? Who do I want to stab is the question. Probably the leper here still, because he just deals a little bit too much damage, so let's just do that. I could try to focus the Crusader down, honestly, that's also an idea, but... oh, but this is gonna be rough now. Are they gonna Zealous? No, they're gonna stun her. Oh, nice dodge, that is so clutch. Even with Battle Belt and Rit, I get a dodge there, that's brutal. That's actually a game saver. That do be a game saver. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna drop Festering Vapors now. Hopefully get a little bit of DOT going. If you're wondering, who got the Blight Resist? Who got the Blight Resist? Was it a Jester, you asshole? Did he get 2 Blight Resists? Oh no, I dropped Rejuvenating Vapors, that's right. Yeah, I did drop Rejuve the previous round, but he got a 10% Blight Resist. God damn it. That do be unfortunate. Well, what's also unfortunate is how this match is turning out. My Occultist is really not going to survive that long. I can tell you that much. He survived way longer than he should have the previous round, and I don't think I'm going to be afforded the same survivability this time around. This Turk's is probably going to kill, and I live. The breakthrough is probably going to kill though, so yeah, so be it. I can finale though. I can finale. It's a kill for sure, isn't it? Oh, with the prod, I think I'm doing 10 to 17 actually. Do I survive? No, I do not. So do I go for the finale here? Oh, finale into stunning blow on the grave robber. Maybe I dodge it. No, I have to go for the finale now. Just get rid of a character. 10 to 18. It's enough though, it do be enough, and we are at the same amount of characters, but they still have Finale, which is... and the Crusader. Oh, they actually played well this time. They got rid of one of my characters super quickly. Please, I need another dodge. Oh, that is not a dodge. That is not a dodge if I've ever seen one. That is terrible. Yeah, my opponent's wiggling the mouse. Oh my god, I missed the Jester! He has 25 dodge, I missed an 85, and I failed a 95. Oh, Justice strikes back. You're gonna go Dirk Stab on me. Okay, I'm fine, Indigoing's fine for now, and... yeah, Grave Robber, I'm really gonna need your dodge to hold up. While the... oh, they're gonna go for a damage buff too. Damage buff and an accuracy buff, so now Breakthrough is actually really gonna hurt me, but... Please, Festering Vapors, I need you to start shredding my opponents like 5 rounds ago, or else I'm just gonna lose this completely. I think I jinxed myself saying this team was really good. This is what should have happened the previous match. I just lose the character way too quickly because he's way too way too not tanky enough, right? I have to drop this now. There's a Dirk Stab with a finisher, and there's a breakthrough with an Executioner's Albert, and I'm at this store. I just have to drop this, go to position 4 where they can't target me, and just try to stay alive. Another Dirk Stab for 10? What are you on about? What is this? That's some unreal, actually. Okay, let's go for the Dirk Stab. I'm not gonna get a dodge anymore. Yeah, not against plus 30 accuracy. No, I cannot dodge. Just barely I can't dodge, and of course into an immediate crit. That doesn't give you crit chance, does it? No, it doesn't. Position 1. Oh, the Antiquarian is gone, isn't she? Let's do a final fist. String papers and I miss again! Please! Stop doing this! Why do I keep missing? Why do I keep missing and just failing against this stupid jester? They don't even go for the finale immediately. Oh, do they want to finale the Grave Robber? Is that their play? I guess so. How much damage is this doing? 13 to 21. That's generally not that bad. If I get a crit on it... 14. Oh my god, that's just horrible. My plan there was to get a crit. They're not even gonna go for it. They go for the Dirk Stab. Jeez. Thankfully it doesn't work. Yeah. My plan was to go for a crit and then get the Dirk Stab kill on the Crusader, and then I could turn things around, because no more Crusader means a very happy Shepherd doggy. But I'm not feeling too happy right now. Okay, I'm alive though. I'm alive. We live through those. I think first things first. All three of them at this door. Oh, first things first, Throne Dagger into the Crusader. If he wants to drop a Rally to the Flame, I don't know, I keep going Festering Vapors. I need to get real lucky with the death blows here. Unbelievably amounts of lucky. My opponent should have dropped the finale on the Antiquarian a few rounds ago, but they're gonna go for the Dirk Sam now. That's so risky. That's so risky. I mean, it's okay. They still have way too much HP for me, but I don't even get to 50-50. Yeah, and it's over. There's a breakthrough with an Executioner's Halberd. My team just got absolutely shredded there. They're gonna go for the Rally to the Flame, and I'm probably gonna die too, just a double kill here, right? And I still got relatively lucky with the death blows, especially on my Jester, and I think the Occultist survived one more than he should have as well. And I keep surviving though. I keep surviving. It's not gonna make a difference, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it does make a difference at this point. Let's just drop another Panic Darts here. Let's see how that goes. Maybe my opponent goes for the Greed again, fails it, and maybe I can turn things around. They're gonna go for the Dirk Side. Maybe I should have gone Pick to the Face there. Honestly, I probably should have done that, but yeah, now they do that, they just have to Holy Land into the breakthrough, and it's gonna be all over for my Grave Robber, right? I do have 43 dodge, so maybe there is hope. But they're gonna go heal. Yeah, they're gonna go heal. I have to drop a Panic Darts on that Jester, make him go Afflicted, and then make him go Irrational Act Out Finale onto a course. That's what I need here if I want to win this. And then I need to dodge literally every single ability under the sun and the moon of my opponents. So yeah, go for the Irrational on my opponent's side. Please don't go something like Abusive. Okay, Fearful can pass. Yeah, not really what I wanted, honestly. I would have preferred an Irrational, but I guess Fearful's gonna have to do. Does Fearful pass? No, Fearful does not pass, and they do the ending to the match with the finale. So big GG's to my opponent. Someone was actually asking if you can end the match with a finale. Yes, you can end the match with a finale. Here's proof. And usually it only happens if you kind of just roll over your opponent, and you know, it's how squishy the team is. That's quite literally what happened. We just got absolutely rolled. Like, their first action was bringing me down to 1 HP with just a chop. Imagine if it crit. Yeah, crit immediately down to 0. No buffs, no nothing, just that. But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.